You want to create economic collapse quicker? Then just go out and do exactly what President Obama has been doing ever since he got elected in 2008. And that would be bash the rich, denigrate the wealthy, and say that those who have money should give away more of it to pay for what we, the government, have not been able to control for decades.
And paid for by Wall Street executives, paying politicians, buying unprecedented freedom from Washington oversight, specifically Wall Street, meaning banks, security firms, private equity and hedge funds, insurance and real estate. In just the past 10 years, they spent more than $5 billion to push Washington out of the way. From 1998 through last year, spending $3,441 million on lobbying, employing 2,996 D.C. lobbyists last year, not counting untold lobbyists in the 50 individual states. They put 142 former Washington officials on their lobbying payrolls. They spent $1.7 billion in direct campaign contributions.
Many financial analysts are saying that if mortgage giants Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac had been effectively regulated years ago, the supercharged subprime mortgage meltdown that led to the current financial mess would either never have happened or would have been nowhere near.
In 2004, the Bush SEC scrapped a 20-year-old rule that made banks keep a certain amount of cash on hand to cover investment losses. So who decided now how much cash the banks had to keep on hand? The banks did.
That's swell, but you still went out in July and said everything was great, and off that, a lot of people bought stock and lost everything they had.
Oh, no.
And yes,
I said it wasn't a good investment. Please
don't give me any of that. We just heard the words. What are you? That you didn't say that? You want me to play it again for you?
The report says the people who should have done something included government regulators.
On and on and on, regulator after regulator, they either chose not to act or turned a blind eye to what was actually going on.
And you said going forward, we're going to be swell. From August 7th to August 8th. Don't look. Stop the BS here. Stop the crap. From August 07 to August 08, under your tutelage, this industry declined 90%. 90%. Oh, none of this was your fault. Oh, no. People lost millions of dollars. It wasn't your fault. Come on, you coward. Say the truth.
What do you mean, coward?
You're a coward. You blame everybody else.
Not from our capitalist system, but from failed government policies. And I haven't heard enough of that from the administration. There's too much blame being laid on our free enterprise system and not enough attention being paid to the fact that it was poor policy and poor oversight that caused this.
So during the 2 years
you tried to put a happy face on this in July. You tried to put a face, and now you won't take it. Look, at least Cox is man enough.
2001, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006. In all of these years, efforts to reform Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac were blocked, and you will hear the voice of the people who blocked them.
Forward, this is going to be solid.
Right. And
people
you don't buy it right
millions.
now. I didn't say solid. I didn't say swell. You distort consistently, and you think ranting and raving. You don't want to talk about 1994 like no history is relevant. The fact is that you had a problem with an administration conservative. So to the point
I know.
where
It's all the conservatives. It's all the Republicans, and not you. None on you. That's it.
That all Senate candidates have to answer this year, and that is, of course, are you a witch?
No, first I want to remind everyone that DeMint started the recession.
There you go. You're on your talking points, not a witch, and DeMint started the recession. All right.